Well, every now and again, Chaplain House does surprise us. And so while I was cleaning up some of the trim around this doorway here, I played a little hunch and made one of our best discoveries yet. As you can see, particularly on this side, the shellac has been compromised, and I need to clean that up. At the same time, the door itself is quite dirty, and so I'm going to pay attention to the trim all the way around the outside of this door. I've always been a little bit curious about this doorway. Part of the trim was hidden behind a wall, and the rest was buried under years worth of dirt and dust. For much of the original woodwork in the house, we've confirmed that the finish was originally shellac, which in many cases it needs to be reconditioned. But when cleaning this doorway, I had a hunch that I was dealing with paint or stain and not shellac. So I decided to see what was underneath, which meant I would need to carefully remove each layer. That is, remove the layers one at a time to reveal the original finish without ruining it. And then there it was. Layer by layer, the paint gave way to this incredible burl pattern. This is very similar to the original finish that we have on one or two other doors. And the best part is this is the kind of detail you just don't expect to find after 140 years. But when you do, it's like the house is revealing yet another secret. Meanwhile, I found another thing worth saving. This salvaged fireplace fender. It's not original to the house, but it does seem to be the right era, and it really just feels like it belongs here. It didn't need much. I really love the patina on this. It just needed some tightening, and replacing bolts, a little bit of polish and a lot of patience. Even small pieces like this really make it feel like the house is coming together. These little scars in the stringers here of the staircase are from nails that were put holding up the wall that we tore down in phase 1 of our staircase project. And they tell a story, that's for sure, but it's really not a patina, and they don't need to stay here forever. We are going to refinish the entire staircase, redo all the shellac, and correct any little problems in this staircase to make it look like it. We haven't shellacked that. To clean it up. So then, and there's a couple of these things, like right here. Oh, here's a nail hole right on the miter. And here's where the miter is, like there, and here. So we're just going to put a little bit of the stuff there. Mm-hmm. Because where it is pretty good, it's pretty good, right? There's a miter here, there.
This one's great. Oof, it's cold.
Well, it's pretty dark in here, but I think you'll be able to see this work that we've done on the door. And so, law of unintended consequences. After we strip the paint off this, revealing the original finish, which is shellacked, then we thought this is just a little too much contrast here between the dark brown, because this is still paint and this is the stained faux burl wood look with shellac on it. And so I think we're going to have to go down to the original finish on all of the doors. There is a bunch of damage on the trim here, so this is a good place, I think, to test things and start. We'll just start at the bottom, start cleaning this up, and as we get up here, and I think you can see, you zoom in. So here we have door, and there's trim, and this trim is the faux painted trim that sort of inspired me, or gave me the inspiration to play my hunch and remove the paint from here. So this little line is where the wall was. The plaster made a mark there, and so you can see the dark paint here, and here it's the original finish. And then I think this is probably the original finish as well. It looks lighter than some of the other rounds here. So I think we will go with this as the color to match. And again, planning on sort of coming down where it's damaged and going up through here to reveal the original finish. And hopefully at the same time, we can figure out how to correct this mark that's been made. It seems to be on the surface rather than a gouge, which makes me hopeful. None of these are big renovations, but they're the details that make the house feel ours and feel complete again. And finding that original burl finish, well, that's the kind of moment that just keeps us going.